This video is sponsored by HubSpot. Today, we'll be covering the best 5 side hustles to get approved for a business credit card. These 5 money-making activities were specifically chosen because you could start with little to no money and start right now. Well, after this video, of course. I specifically chose these side hustles because I wanted to make it as easy as possible for you to get up and running and apply for a business credit card ASAP. Of course, you could still do these side hustles to make a decent amount of money outside of your day job. You don't need to use it only to get a business credit card. But whether you're looking to pay off debt, make some extra cash, or apply for a business credit card, there are a multitude of side hustles out there that can help you achieve your goals. And before we get into the thick of it, I wanted to say one disclaimer, or I guess it's actually a piece of advice. No matter what side hustle you choose, you don't have to do it often to qualify for a business credit card. You could do it once a year or a few times a year. None of these things you have to pour your blood, sweat, and tears into. You don't have to quit your day job. Literally anyone can do it, which means literally anyone can be approved for a business credit card, which I highly recommend getting. Anyway, let's dive right into the first side hustle of this video, which is reselling. Reselling has got to be one of the simplest side hustles on this list. Personally, I've bought and sold sneakers and hypebeast clothes, like Jordans, Off-White, Supreme, yada yada yada. I used apps like StockX, GOAT, Alias, and even local hypebeast sneaker consignment shops. But you could also resell old clothes or accessories that you don't use anymore. A popular app for that is Depop. Or while you're cleaning out your closet, maybe you have an old vase your grandma gave you. Well, sorry grandma, but that's a free $20 on the Facebook Marketplace or eBay and your key to getting a business credit card. People also sell furniture, Pokemon cards, sport cards, jewelry, and so on. There are so many different items for you to resell. This side hustle is really that simple. However, another side hustle, which could be a lot harder but also way more profitable, is to become a content creator. After all, the best side hustle is to talk about side hustles, right? But hear me out, because there are actually 2 different types of content creators that I want to talk about. One requires you to build your own audience, while the other content creator can make money without a single follower. Starting with the first kind of content creator, it's kind of like what you have in front of you. Just your typical point-hoarding, travel-loving, strikingly charming YouTuber. If you are passionate about literally anything, fitness, traveling, rollerblading, or credit cards, just use the phone you're holding right now to record yourself talking or doing what you're passionate about. Yes, if you want to make long-form content like this on YouTube, it does take some time to actually make money. However, to be approved for a business credit card, you technically don't have to be making any money at the time of your application. But if you do need money sooner than later, then there's another type of content that you can make where you can see your first dollar faster than you would expect. And no, I'm not talking about OnlyFans, although that would be another solid side hustle for a business credit card. I'm actually talking about creating short form content on Instagram, TikTok, and even YouTube. With the emergence of TikTok, Instagram Reels, and now YouTube Shorts, our society has been getting shorter and shorter attention spans. The good news is that if you could capture just a fraction of those eyeballs on social media, you have yourself a profitable side hustle. And HubSpot has actually put together a comprehensive and free guide to making a business out of Instagram. This guide covers everything that you would ever need to know, such as when to post, what hashtags to use, what format to upload, and even algorithm tips to help you reach a wider audience. I was honestly surprised by how much detail this guide goes into, because it even has tips about optimizing your stories, Instagram Live, and how to get more engagement. I've used the information found here to help grow my Instagram to where it is today. So if you ever thought about making $100 or more on Instagram every month, this is your sign to give it a shot. With this guide, you would essentially be getting a head start to earning your first dollar, since you have all of this information in one place. As a matter of fact, there are certain things in here that you could use across TikTok and YouTube Shorts as well. The free download link is below in the description, and I would highly recommend checking it out if you're interested in using social media to grow your business. But let's say creating content and posting on your own account doesn't sound appealing to you. The second type of content creator that you might have never heard of is a UGC creator. UGC stands for User Generated Content. As a UGC creator, you create content around a certain product, service, or brand, which that company ends up posting on their own account, or they use it for other marketing and advertising material. Basically, you film an ad for a brand and they pay you to use that content on their accounts. The best part is that you don't need a following to make money as a UGC creator. After all, you're not the one posting the content, so it doesn't matter how many views you get or how many people follow you. These brands want UGC content because it's just normal people making this type of content. Yes, you could also post this type of content on your own account if you want. But if you want to get started being a UGC creator, some sites you could look at are Trend, Fiverr, and Upwork to get started. The third side hustle has really become a huge thing in the past 2 years. That is to work as a rideshare driver or deliver food. Of course, you're familiar with Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Grubhub, and the other 20,000 different delivery service apps. Once again, the great thing about this side hustle is that you could literally choose when you work. Let's say you just finished your day job, why not drop off food or people on your way back home? Not only can you make a few extra bucks, but you could also easily qualify for a business credit card. But one of the bigger appeals of being a driver like this are the tax deductions that come with it. You could write off expenses such as gas, car payments, car insurance, parking fees, black ice air fresheners, maintenance, and more. Definitely do your own research on the tax part of this side hustle, but you could potentially save hundreds or maybe thousands of dollars from tax write-offs alone. The next side hustle is freelancing. This topic is very general and covers things such as photography, copywriting, editing, and so on. Photography and editing are pretty straightforward and it only appeals to a certain audience. You could use sites like Upwork, Freelancer, Shutterstock, Pexels, and Fiverr, but you might also need a professional camera and or an expensive computer for these jobs. Because of this, I want to focus on copywriting, which I think anyone could do with a computer and an internet connection. Using ChatGPT, which has got all the hype nowadays, you could create reports, scripts, and other copywriting material for free. You could then sell those services on the aforementioned websites for a decent profit. Or you could even start your own email newsletter or blog using ChatGPT to write the content for you. Right now, there is still a free version of ChatGPT, so this side hustle could be very appealing if you want to make a quick and easy side hustle that makes money and qualifies for a business credit card. Of course, you don't have to use ChatGPT if you want to get into copywriting, but it's great for those who don't actually like writing. If any of those previous side hustles did not sound good to you, you could still do physical jobs. I'm not sure how to categorize this next group of side hustles, so I just went with physical jobs. This side hustle category includes things such as dog walking, dog sitting, babysitting, baby walking, mowing lawns, cleaning driveways, washing cars, and the list goes on and on. Just like every other side hustle, you don't need to do these things often in order to qualify for a business credit card. I understand that all of these side hustles aren't really unique or special, like you've probably heard of them before, but that wasn't the point of this video. I wanted to upload this to show you how easy and accessible business credit cards are. You don't need to do anything fancy. You don't need to spend too much time on it. Don't let the lack of a business stop you from earning tens of thousands of credit card points or increasing the amount of credit lines available to you. Most of the time, the more credit card points you have, the better off you will be. With that being said, you could watch what business credit cards I recommend here, or you could find out how to actually get approved for your business credit cards there. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Shoots.